Hi everyone, this is Aditya. Welcome to performance testing tutorial. This video is designed in such a way that it will talk about the non-functional software and testing environment which is performed for any given software web application. All the elements which are talking about performance testing will be available in this tutorial. So without any delay, we'll get into the agenda which is covered for this particular video. The topics that we are interested to cover in this video is the first one talks about what is a performance testing, and second one is why performance testing is being chosen even though we have multiple other software testings available in the market. Second one is the different types of performance testing. Fourth one is the common issues that we usually see when it is getting into the live environment. For example, you might see an application which is not loading as per expected behavior. So all these issues will be talking to you in the fourth slide. And the fifth topic that we are going to discuss is the process in which this performance testing is performed. So for every given software testing framework, we do have a process, and it is designed in such a way that it will follow a step-by-step procedure to have the result which is as per the requirements which are outlined in the document. So the next one is talking about the metrics and test cases. For any given testing methodology, we do have certain type of metrics which has to be performed, and we'll talk about that particular metrics in this tutorial. And we'll also talk about few test cases which will make you understand why and how are we going to write a test case, so that we are getting into a tool and will make understand the tool is behaving as per the right structure or not. So the last topic that we are going to discuss is the number of tools which are available in order to perform performance testing. And out of this cohort of tools, we'll talk about one such trending tool which is dedicated for performance testing is JMeter. So we'll not only talk about what is the definition and how it is developed, but we'll also get a chance to see how it is being installed in your local machines. And I'll also help you understand how can we test a real-time website in this JMeter UI. So all these topics are covered in such a way that it will help you understand or probably connect the dots in terms of a performance testing. Without any delay, we'll get started with the first topic called as what is performance testing. So what is performance testing? For any given software web application, speed, responsiveness, and stability of a computer are one of the prerequisites before it is getting into live environment. Without achieving all these elements, it is very hard for any given web application to be released into the market. In order to achieve all the requirements, that's when we'll go with the performance testing. This will help you understand the roadblocks that we generally see in a software web application, and we'll try to retune or fine tune the entire application, and we can make it available to the wider audience. So before it is getting into the live environment, all the key elements that we talked about speed, responsiveness are much more important, without which a software web application cannot be released into the market. So this is about the performance testing. Now we'll talk about the common performance problems. Most performance problems revolve around speed, response time, load time, and poor scalability. Speed is often one of the most important attributes of an application. A slow running application will lose potential users. Performance testing is done to make sure an app runs fast enough to keep a user's attention and interest. So these are one of the examples that I would like to show you so that we can connect in terms of performance problems. The first one is long loading time. Load time is normally the initial time it takes an application to start. This should generally be kept to a minimum. While some applications are impossible to make load in under a minute, load time should be kept under a few seconds if possible. So the second common problem that we generally see is poor response time. So it is a time it takes from when a user inputs data into the application until the application outputs a response to that input. Generally, this should be very quick. Again, if a user has to wait too long, they lose, obviously the interest would be much minimal. The third one I would like to talk about is poor scalability. So a software product suffers from poor scalability when it cannot handle the expected number of users, or when it does not accommodate a wide enough range of users. So load testing should be done to be certain the application can handle and the anticipated number of users or not. So this is something that we usually come across when we talk about performance testing, and I think these are the three top most common performance issues that we have in performance testing.